here we are. Hello, Mango. Today, we are going to be going over 2 more articles. One of them is SCP-2006, and the other one is RPC-977. Let's take a look. Just need to make sure everything is in order. Voila. Beautiful. Okay. We're not gonna waste any time. Oh, look at the rating, 2025. What an interesting rating. Anyways. Just a quick note. I think I prefer to read this, and this is gonna be weird because I'm not British, but I'm going to read this in an English accent. I'm not sure why, but I just prefer it that way. I think it just sounds more professional in a weird way. British, you. Alright. I think you'll be the only one here today, Mango. Maybe we'll get Shaman along the way. Maybe we'll get Slicey. Other than that, we're not getting anybody else. Okay. This is SCP-2006. Too spooky. Item number SCP-2006. Object class Keter. Special containment procedures. SCP-2006 is to be contained at Site-118 in an airtight containment cell. SCP-2006 must be constantly monitored for changes in form, which are to be noted immediately. All personnel coming into contact with SCP-2006 are required to enroll in an acting course with a focus on expressing fear and surprise. Every month, SCP-2006 is to be shown at least one new extremely low-quality horror or science fiction movie containing horror elements. Obviously, what kind of horror movie is it without horror elements? All interaction with SCP-2006 must confirm that SCP-2006 continues to believe that said works demonstrate a superb grasp of horror. Description: SCP-2006 is an anomalous spherical entity, roughly 50 centimeters in diameter, when in its default state. This is when it's in its default state. SCP-2006's stated goal is to cause feelings of fear and or horror in as many humans as possible. To accomplish this purpose, SCP-2006 possesses the ability to change its shape, mass, volume, density, chemical structure, and voice to any form that it desires. Currently, there is no known way to damage SCP-2006. The extent of its shape-shifting abilities is unknown, is currently thought to be unlimited. Currently, SCP-2006 has demonstrated a fondness for taking the forms of various entities and villains from various horror and science fiction movies that it has witnessed. The most common form that SCP-2006 has taken is that of Ro-Man from the 1953 movie Robot Monster. You just become French. SCP-2006 is capable of speaking even when it possesses the form of an entity that is normally unable to speak. SCP-2006 will generally attempt to startle and or scare any individual it comes in contact with, but after doing so, will become affable and friendly. The reason behind this is currently unknown. Although SCP-2006 has repeatedly stated its goal of causing as much fear as possible, SCP-2006 is a poor judge of concepts and concepts that cause fear in humans, and constantly searches for new methods in which to accomplish its goal. This poor recognition extends to recognition of emotions in humans. As SCP-2006 is incapable of distinguishing between subtle differences in emotion that would be obvious to a human. This is an interview log between Dr. Loof and SCP-2006. Let me highlight this whole thing just to make it easier on me. I'm not constantly highlighting and unhighlighting. Dr. Loof enters the room. SCP-2006 is seen crouched near the door. SCP-2006 is in its Roman form. It proceeds to leap out of its crouch, throwing its arms in the air. Fear me, mortal. I am the mighty Roman. Cower in fear. Dr. Loof screams and stumbles backwards, raising his hand in protection. Please, mighty Roman, don't hurt me. Haha, it's just me, Doc. I got you pretty good, didn't I? SCP-2006? Oh dear, you really frightened me there. I was about to have a heart attack. It's what I do, Doc. Ah, boo! Loof stumbles again. Still got it. Still got it. So is there something you wanted to talk about, Doc? Yes. I was wondering, why exactly do you feel the need to cause fear in others? I don't understand the question. That is, why do you scare people? Oh, that's an easy one. I scare people because it's fun. And, you know, it's what I do. Just like you do, Dr. stuff. I do scary stuff. I'm the best at it. I don't really see what else there is about it. That you are. I'll take my leave then. Come back around soon. I'll have some really scary stuff next time. By the way, I will eat your soul. Let me out of here. I'm going to die of fright. It's very clear that Dr. Loof is just humoring him. As it says in the containment procedures, we have to. Addendum. The current site director for Site 118 has issued the following memorandum regarding SCP-2006. That's a long one. I have been getting reports of some of the lax behavior regarding SCP-2006. Many personnel have been heard laughing at SCP-2006 during surveillance when it watches a new movie, or when it attempts to scare individuals. Some personnel have been heard questioning why SCP-2006 is classified as a Keter entity. I am here to remind you that a Keter entity is a Keter entity regardless of how innocuous it may seem. No, SCP-2006 is not a rampaging demigod, nor is it a regenerating super lizard. However, it possesses the same level of danger as any other Keter that the Foundation has contained. Think of SCP-2006's purpose. It wishes to scare people. Imagine what would happen if SCP-2006 broke containment and found out what really scared people. Imagine if it saw the horror and fear of war, or the concepts of paranoia or phobias common to each and every human being. Imagine if it found the true horror of a nuclear holocaust or an XK-class scenario. Now couple that with an entity that possesses shape-shifting abilities with no known limits, and you'll understand why it's classified as Keter. All personnel mentioned above have been suitably disciplined. I do not want to hear about this again. Dr. Randall Owens, Site-118 Director. I forgot to mention, this is a fairly short article. And that is SCP-2006. Too spooky. Oh, just imagine the horror it would cause if it broke containment. There it goes, streamed lag, like it's no one's business. For no reason either. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now we're going to switch over to the RPC Authority. This is RPC-977, also known as Madam Mystical. If you are unaware, the person in our Discord named Snowy, he has come around here before. He is the one who wrote this article, so props to him for this article. He wrote it about 2 or 3 years ago. Actually, I think it's about 3 years ago, so the article is about 3 years now. Actually, it says it down here. No, 2 years ago. Okay. It's about 2 years old. Almost 2 years old. It's about a year and a half. This is RPC-977. Registered Phenomena Code 977. Object Class Beta Orange. Hazard Types: Aggression, Sapient, Biohazard, and Contact Hazard. This is an image taken of RPC-977 after a motion sensor was triggered in containment. Additional properties include animated, immeasurable, mechanical, and tachokinetic. Containment protocols. RPC-977 is self-contained within its own wooden box, which is to be kept on site at Site 047 in a standardized humanoid containment cell. A set of motion-activated cameras are to be placed at several preordained locations within RPC-977's cell in order to keep track of any sudden movements or deviations in RPC-977's behavior. In the event RPC-977 suffers physical damage, maintenance union personnel are authorized to perform necessary repairs. Prior to performing any repairs, maintenance staff is to candidly inform RPC-977 of their intentions in order to prevent unwarranted retaliation by the entity. Should RPC-977 release any instance of RPC-977-A, all personnel within the vicinity are to immediately vacate RPC-977's chamber until RPC-977A has receded. Description: RPC-977 is a vintage fortune teller machine presumably produced by Amazing Co., the group of interest, Amazing Co. The words "Madam Mystical, a teller that can seal your fate" are written in gold lettering on the top front panel, along with the Amazing Co. logo under the text. RPC-977's stationary booth measures 2.1 meters in height and 1.3 meters in width. The booth is comprised of varnished oak and iron nails. The exterior of the booth is decorated with tassels overhanging its upper edges, along with a white cloth on the top of the booth, and a sign note pointing to a coin slot that reads "Coins Here." RPC-977 has displayed sapience and is capable of limited communication. RPC-977 will refrain from holding normal conversations and only respond to questions pertaining to itself. Whether it's simply due to personal choice or an inability to communicate remains to be determined. RPC-977 is capable of self-locomotion, but can only travel over a short range spanning between 50 centimeters and 60 centimeters. Despite this limited range, RPC-977 is capable of moving quickly. RPC-977's limbs operate in a similar manner. When a subject inserts 50 cents into the booth, RPC-977 will then begin to become animate and move in a jittery dancing manner. After RPC-977 finishes this display, a non-anomalous, distorted variant of the generic carnival music plays, and RPC-977 will begin to draw cards from a deck of tarot cards. This part, the actual audio, I'm gonna let you guys go and check it for yourself. The link is in the description for this article, so if you want to hear this audio, it's just music. If you want to check this audio, go ahead and check it in the description. I'm not gonna play it, one, so you guys can go actually check out the article, and two, because it's music, I'm not too sure if it's copyrighted or not. I don't think it is because it's on this website, so it has to be Creative Commons, but just to be safe. Just to be safe, on the safe side. When finished drawing the cards, SCP-977 will then flip over the cards. RPC-977 will then make an estimation of when the subject will expire and the cause of death. RPC-977 will then gain the ability to control when the expiration of the subject will occur. It will do this by altering events by unknown means that will cause the subject to expire in the specified way. Although this drawing process can be reverted if an individual simply gathers the cards when they are flipped down and place them back into the deck of the cards. This will cause RPC-977 to do a hard reset and revert back to if the coin were never inserted. No anomalous effects will be applied to the individual afterward. If RPC-977 has been tampered with, i.e. dismantling, breaking, or tweaking, RPC-977 will then begin to exude any array of organisms and or liquids, such as acid, spiders, insects, or noxious gas. These exusions are designated RPC-977-A. Come on. Give me a moment. I will BRB. Forgot about that. Be right back. And we're back. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Here we go. The gaseous agent RPC-977 exudes has similar characteristics to the compounds found in formentriol, commonly known as cyanide. This highly volatile agent is capable of exterminating organisms within approximately 3 minutes after inhalation within a 4-meter parameter. Forgot about this. Arachnophobia warning. Jeez. Test log 977.1. Researcher Dr. Osborne. And we have what? This is so weirdly spaced. Okay. 2 CSD personnel, CSD 3409 and CSD 7589, are placed inside RPC-977's chamber. CSD 3409 seemed frightened, but I assured them that it is not actively hostile, and not even hostile at all. I have given the 2 CSD 1/4 each and told them to insert one after the another. They did so, and a few seconds later, a different song played from the original song, which I found interesting. RPC-977 later drew the normal amount of cards that it should and flipped them over. It oddly lifted its arms and pointed to both CSD 3409 and CSD 7589 and said, "Now." This was strange because it has never been now, but I soon heard spiders and gas being ejected from its eye. The horde of spiders started to attack both CSD before they fled into RPC-977's booth, where they soon died from the gas. I took a sample of one of the remaining specimens, and it looks to be an unknown species. They look a lot like the brown recluse spider, but the legs were longer, and I have attached a photo, listed photo above, for those who want to go look at it again. Test log 977.2. Researcher Dr. Martin. Anomaly and test RPC-977. I gathered one CSD and placed him into RPC-977's containment chamber and gave him 50 cents with the instance of gave him 50 cents for this instance of CSD-6490. What happened to my screen? What the heck happened? Why did it do that? My YouTube crashed over on this side. It does not want to open again. What is going on? Why does it keep crashing? What's going on here? Fine, update it. Jeez, so dumb. Okay. I told CSD-6490 to ask to make a wish, and he did. RPC-977 stated he needed to pay a price of 50 cents, which was the amount needed to draw cards. He paid the money, and it asked, "What do you wish for?" He said, "I wish for a Pizza Hut pizza." RPC-977 then granted the wish, and a pizza appeared in front of CSD-6490. I told CSD-6490 he could eat it. RPC-977 started playing its music and drawing cards. I was confused. Didn't the CSD pay for a wish? Jeez. RPC-977 then flipped the cards over and told CSD-6490 that he would die from choking. Seconds later, CSD-6490 started choking. Jeez. Conclusion. RPC-977 will tend to give the victim a false sense of safety when granted a wish, but then will start drawing cards and will often make the death instantaneous. Now for an interview between Dr. Oswald and RPC-977. First, let me set this up. Please work. Okay, it's working now, thank goodness. I don't know why it was messing with me at first. Begin log. Hello, 977. Hello. I am going to ask some questions, okay? 977 nods creakily. Good. Now let's start simple. What is your name? My name is Madam Mystical. I am a fortune teller. Alright, good. Next one. Where were you created? When were you created? I was created in 1995. An oldie, eh? Who made you? RPC-977 remains silent. Who made you? You remain silent once again. I guess you don't want to answer that one. Alright, next one. Were you able to move outside of your booth? No. I am attached to my booth. I have no legs. Huh. Now I know. But how are you able to move? It is just like walking for humans, but I slide. What do you mean by it is just like for humans? Like walking for humans, They walk once and know how for the rest of their life. The same goes for me. Huh, let's move on then. How many of you were created? Around 13. We are spread all over the world, although they don't look like me. Can you describe one of them? He has an Arabic headpiece with a long beard with green eyes. Where is he located? That I cannot say. But I did say Arabic, so that might be a clue. Alright, great to know. Do you know what things can come out of your eye there? I can dispense lots of things. Can you name some? Other than blood, spiders, cockroaches, and gas? RPC-977 shakes its head. Shakily shakes its head. How come? It's a secret. Well then, what would happen if more than 2 people inserted 50 cents? I will combine their fortunes, of course. Like, they all die at the same time? Indeed, sir. Interesting. What else can you do? I can grant wishes. How many can you grant? 1. Per person? Would you like to make a wish? I will have a CSD do that for me. Wait a second. What? Wait a minute. What's the catch? I can't tell you. Alright then. One more. What is the purpose of making people die? RPC-977 becomes agitated and emits its gas, and the gas anomalously combusts. Dr. Oswald puts his gas mask on and quickly vacates the room. Do not question my purpose. Logette. That is RPC-977. Madam Mystical. I believe I did give this one a 5-star. Did I? Yeah, okay, no, I gave it a 4. And I gave it a 4-star because I think it's mostly because of the interview. The interview seems fairly pointless, in my opinion, and the reason why it's pointless to me is because it repeats a lot of the stuff that was already said. Interviews are supposed to, or they're normally supposed to bring up new information. With this interview, the only new information that I see is really, maybe the fact that it can dispense things other than this, because when this question came up, the other than blood, spiders, cockroaches, and gas, it basically infers that it can dispense more than that, but it refuses to answer. It even refers to it as a secret. So that's probably my only issue with it. Other than that, it's a good article. A little fun fact about this article: this specific number, 977, I was actually saving it, or I was trying to save it for myself for a specific article, but I couldn't get the article, I couldn't finalize it, and I was running out of I didn't give myself much time to do it, and I didn't really know how to fix it, so I kind of just said, you know what, I love this number for some reason, so I'm gonna just hand it over to Snowy. So I told Snowy to take the number before anybody else did, and in a way I'm glad I did. I'm glad I went to him, because who knows, for all I know it could have gone to somebody else who created it, like an anomaly that I don't understand or I don't like or whatever. I mean, as far as I know, I haven't spotted an anomaly I don't like in this catalog, but yeah. Hello, Gimzera. Is it Gimzera or Jimzera? Like, I'm not sure how you pronounce the G part. I think it's a Gimzera, right? your last stream? I didn't pay attention. Oh, you're from Brazil. I see. I just checked the channel activity. I think they said they're from Brazil. Anyways, but yeah, that's that. Let me think for a moment, because we still have plenty of time. Brazil. Oh, there's so many articles to go through. I would love. What if we read another one? I think that'd be nice. Maybe we could. I'm not too sure though. Could be a short one. I'm not sure which one though. There's a lot of long ones and a lot of short ones. You had to bring that up, huh? Oh, Mango, you had to bring up the 7 to 1. Oh man, that is horrible. I can't believe they actually lost so badly. At the moment, I actually started working on another article. I have a lot of them that are started but unfinished. But there's one that we started on stream that I actually want to finish. There's a few that I want to finish, but this one in specific I want to get done because it's based off of Lethal Company. I'm sure you remember that one. As a matter of fact, I think I can pull it up real quick. I did tweak around a few things. Here is our little list of stuff. List of creatures and other things. I did tweak the list a bit. Got rid of a few, modified a few, because I think with the list we had before, it was a little too complex in some areas and too in others. Some things stayed, like the electrobytes, and this is going to change. The malfunctioning AI is going to change because I'm not too fond of it. This is going to stay the same. This will stay the same. The parasite did change a bit. This running tree will stay. This is a little different, just a little bit. The fizzy berries stay the same. Bloodwood trees are gonna be, I think I'm gonna change that a bit. And then I added this Archon, a rare and odd creature capable of encapsulating and suffocating or even dismembering its prey in order to feed. Okay. But we're gonna actually pop off of that and go back over here. 7 to 1 is a trauma for a Brazilian. I bet it is. That sucks, man. I truly believe they deserved to win that year. If it wasn't for Neymar's injury. You know, ever since then, Germany hasn't been doing too well. So it's kind of funny that they even won that. 2 World Cups have passed since then. We've had France and Argentina as winners. Let's see who it is next year. I'm rooting for many, but I'd mostly want either Portugal, US, or Brazil to win. Anyways, we're gonna pop off of that now and just chill here for a moment. Yeah, someone else did show. That's true. No one really shows up for these ones. The only people who really show up I've ever seen show up for these article readings is you, Mango. That's because you show up in every stream. Sometimes Shaman and Slicey. That's about it. Oh, hey, gotcha. Well, gotcha. You kinda... the reading streams are very short. I started about, what, 40 minutes ago? It's okay, don't worry about it. You want me to read one for you? There's still plenty of time. I can read another one if you want. You also missed the Undertale stream yesterday. We did the battle with Asgore and the Omega Flowey battle. Oh yeah, and of course Metaton X. Look for people who were streaming and watched. Just watched us watching the VOD though. Oh, okay. Well, it's up to you, Gotcha, if you want me to read one for you, or if you're okay with my audio's messing with me. What the heck? Be a bother? You're not gonna be a bother. I still have time, so it's not a bother at all, actually. You know, it's funny, more people showed up for lectures, because I used to do lectures on certain anomalies, and people showed up more for those than people showed up for, these. It's kind of funny, but, whatever. Whatever, I guess. Okay, we're gonna take a look at another one then. I'm not sure which one. As a matter of fact, let's do a random. See what comes up. I want to see what comes up. Sometimes it's a good one, sometimes it's an eh. RPC-045. It's a very short one. We'll read this one because it's very short. Registered phenomena code 045. Object class, gamma yellow. Hazard types, sentient and sensory. Containment protocols. Currently, there is no known method of binding RPC-045 into one static location. However, humid environments seem to repel RPC-045 from infiltrating. Oh, I know this one. RPC-045 is a creature, I think. Yeah, there it is. Any containment suggestions must maybe put forward to Dr. Pupany by filling out Form 045-01. Description. RPC-045 appears as a human male of Middle Eastern descent in its late 20s, who appears to all subjects within Site Redacted's perimeter through their dreams. Subjects who have encountered RPC-045 report of experiencing heavy sandstorms in a desert, presumably near Redacted Desert, before sinking into the sand at their chest level, ultimately trapping them. After a while, the sandstorm settles. Most personnel report seeing Site Redacted in the distance, covered by a large mass of sand and several bipedal entities roaming the exteriors. RPC-045 appears shortly after, rising from the sand in front of the subjects before killing them, quote-unquote killing them, by impaling their heads with a sharp sandstone produced from RPC-045's hands. Subjects often wake up in an agitated state after the exposure and suffer paranoia-induced insomnia for approximately 24 to 48 hours. Although no long-term / permanent psychological damage has been linked to RPC-045, personnel suffering from RPC-045 induced insomnia may put forward a Class A amnestics administration plea to Dr. Pepini to increase their daily performance. Class A amnestics have a 43% chance of being efficacious in treating the paranoia / insomnia. The remainder required sedation. RPC-045 has been appearing to Site Redacted personnel since RPC Redacted was put into containment. Further investigation is being conducted by Dr. Puppeney. Addendum. Humidor Installment Notice. Site Director Carson has placed orders to install 50 units of WIY00 humidors throughout Site Redacted in hopes of reducing RPC-045 induced insomnia and increasing personnel performance. I really hope you have a good night's sleep. I mean it. Site Director Carson. Addendum. Humidifier Effectiveness Report. The percentage of personnel suffering from RPC-045 induced insomnia has lowered by 37%. Form 045-01 is still available for any personnel to fill out to suggest RPC-045's containment method to Dr. Puppeney. And that is RPC-045, also known as Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, bum, bum. And that will do it for now. I don't want to read any further because then I run out of articles, especially with the RPC Authority. They don't create as many and as fast as SCP. So yeah, SCP has like 10 new articles a week, if not more. RPC gets one new article like a month. You're welcome, gotcha. Sorry you've been missing streams. That's okay, gotcha. Go ahead and check the new schedule, and you'll see when I'll stream next. It should be tomorrow at 8 p.m. PST. Tomorrow's stream with Jamers is going to be interesting. I'm working on a PNG model. Okay. I sense the nah answer, I think. Doing it over and over again. Okay, are we good now? OBS, are you done having a little panic attack? A little panic attack? Literally just me on the screen? Jeez. OBS is like me back in 2020. Okay. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, gotcha. It was my side. Okay. But yeah, tomorrow's stream is what's it called? Fast Food Simulator, and it will be at 8 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, which in the East Coast that is 11 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. You're lurking? Hey, Shaman. But yeah. Oh, you didn't even. I don't think you heard what I said because it started to glitch out. But you mentioned collabing with me. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be opposed to that idea. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I have my things, if you know what I'm talking about. It's not really an issue for me, it's just what my issue is what other people will see. You'll still need Discord. Yeah, fair. The only issue, I guess the only issue I have, and it's like not even an issue with you, it's more, they're not really an issue as in like something you can change. How old are you exactly? If you don't want to answer, that's fine. But if you're a minor, then it might be a little bit more mostly because of people are immature and they're like, ooh, you're collabing with, you're talking to a minor. Okay, have I said anything weird? That's all I can say. Okay, that's fine. It's understandable. Okay. I'm not playing on saying on the stream or chat my agent. So yeah. I hope you understand. Oh, 100%. Like I said, you don't have to answer. Echo hasn't echoed the same. Which, speaking of Echo, I haven't seen her in a while. The only time I saw her was the other day, and she only stayed on for a little bit. Anyways. I think that's gonna do it for now. Yeah. Tomorrow's stream, like I said, still gotta do my model and describe it. Yeah, you do that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So yeah, next stream is tomorrow, 8 p.m. PST, fast food simulator with Jamers and potentially other people. I'm not too sure yet though. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Fast food simulator, 8 p.m. PST. 11 p.m. EST. Yeah, 8 p.m. PST. Be there if you wanna. Anyways, if you are new and you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here still. If you don't subscribe, that's fine too. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing to boost my content as much as possible. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with somebody who does like SCP or who does like VTubers, or maybe they like both, or maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know, your choice. Give it a moment. OBS is having a freaking panic attack again. Is it the background or was it? Hold on, let me. I can't check right now. It takes a little bit. Anyways, where did I leave off? Watching VTubers. Sleep well. Gotcha. Good night. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with somebody who does like VTubers or who does like SCP or who does like VTubers, or maybe they like both, or maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know, your choice. Share it with whoever you want, whenever you want, and if you want to. As of now, we currently have 318 subscribers, and the goal at the moment is 400. At the end of the year goal is 1,000 subscribers. So let's see how long it takes us to get there. Anyways, whether you're watching the VOD or you're watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Just overall, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you whenever. See ya. Woo. 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 Woo.